Lesson: cross-border data transfer risks. Cross-border data transfer is an increasingly crucial component of modern business and technology landscapes, especially within the realms of blockchain and artificial intelligence. The movement of data across national boundaries poses unique risks and challenges, primarily stemming from differing regulatory environments, data protection laws, and geopolitical factors. These risks can have significant implications for the integrity, security, and privacy of data, necessitating a robust understanding and management strategy for professionals in the blockchain and AI sectors. A primary risk associated with cross-border data transfer is the variance in data protection regulations across countries. The European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, for instance, is one of the most stringent data protection laws globally, emphasizing individuals' rights to privacy and imposing heavy fines for non-compliance. In contrast, the United States adopts a more sectoral approach, with different regulations for specific types of data, such as health or financial information. This disparity creates a complex landscape for businesses operating across borders, as they must navigate and comply with multiple, often conflicting legal frameworks. Failure to adhere to these regulations can result in fines, legal challenges, and reputational damage. Blockchain technology, with its decentralized nature, compounds these challenges. Data on a blockchain is often distributed across multiple nodes located in different countries, each potentially subject to different data protection laws. This decentralized data storage raises questions about jurisdiction and accountability, as it is unclear which national laws apply and who is responsible for compliance. For instance, the immutable nature of blockchain data can conflict with the GDPR's right to be forgotten, which allows individuals to request the deletion of their personal data. To address these challenges, professionals can employ privacy-preserving technologies, such as zero-knowledge proofs and homomorphic encryption, which allow for data verification without exposing the underlying information. AI systems also face significant challenges in cross-border data transfer due to their reliance on large datasets for training and operation. These datasets often contain personal or sensitive information, making them subject to data protection laws. The transfer of such data across borders can lead to unauthorized access or data breaches, especially in countries with weaker data protection frameworks. Professionals can mitigate these risks by implementing data anonymization techniques, which involve stripping datasets of any personally identifiable information, thus reducing the potential for privacy violations. Practical tools and frameworks are essential for effectively managing cross-border data transfer risks. One such framework is the Privacy Impact Assessment, which helps organizations identify and mitigate privacy risks associated with their data processing activities. By conducting a PIA, professionals can assess the potential impact of cross-border data transfers on individuals' privacy and implement measures to mitigate these risks. Additionally, organizations can adopt international data transfer agreements, such as standard contractual clauses or binding corporate rules, which provide a legal basis for transferring data across borders while ensuring an adequate level of data protection. Real-world examples illustrate the importance of these tools and frameworks in managing cross-border data transfer risks. In 2020, the Court of Justice of the European Union invalidated the Privacy Shield framework, a mechanism that allowed for the transfer of personal data between the EU and the United States, citing inadequate data protection measures in the US. This decision highlighted the need for organizations to rely on alternative mechanisms, such as SCCs, to ensure compliance with GDPR. Subsequently, many companies have turned to these contractual clauses to facilitate cross-border data transfers while maintaining compliance with EU data protection standards. Furthermore, the rise of geopolitical tensions and trade disputes has added another layer of complexity to cross-border data transfers. Increasingly, countries are implementing data localization laws, which require data about their citizens to be stored and processed within their borders. China and Russia, for example, have enacted such laws, citing national security concerns. These laws pose significant challenges for organizations, as they may need to establish local data centers or adjust their data management practices to comply. Professionals must stay abreast of geopolitical developments and understand how they may impact data transfer regulations in the countries where they operate. In addition to regulatory compliance, organizations must also focus on ensuring the security of data during cross-border transfers. Cybersecurity threats, such as hacking and data breaches, can compromise the confidentiality and integrity of data, leading to financial and reputational damage. Implementing robust encryption protocols, both during data transit and at rest, is a critical measure for safeguarding data from unauthorized access. Moreover, organizations should conduct regular security audits and vulnerability assessments to identify and address potential weaknesses in their data transfer processes. Another key consideration in cross-border data transfer is the ethical use of data, particularly in AI applications. AI systems can perpetuate biases present in training data, leading to discriminatory outcomes. For instance, a study by Bolamwini and Gebru found that commercial AI systems exhibited higher error rates in facial recognition tasks for darker-skinned individuals compared to lighter-skinned individuals. To address these ethical concerns, professionals should implement fairness-aware machine learning techniques which aim to reduce bias in AI models by adjusting the training data or algorithms. Additionally, organizations should establish clear ethical guidelines and accountability mechanisms to ensure responsible AI practices. Capacity building and awareness raising are also crucial components of managing cross-border data transfer risks. Organizations should invest in training programs to educate their employees about data protection regulations and best practices for secure data handling. Such programs can enhance employees' understanding of the complexities associated with cross-border data transfers and empower them to make informed decisions that align with organizational policies and regulatory requirements. Furthermore, fostering a culture of compliance and accountability within the organization can help mitigate the risks associated with cross-border data transfers. In conclusion, the risks associated with cross-border data transfers in the context of blockchain and AI are multifaceted, encompassing regulatory, security, ethical, and geopolitical dimensions. To effectively manage these risks, professionals must adopt a comprehensive approach that includes implementing privacy-preserving technologies, utilizing legal frameworks such as SCCs and BCRs, ensuring robust cybersecurity measures, and promoting ethical data use. By leveraging practical tools and frameworks, organizations can navigate the complexities of cross-border data transfers, safeguard data privacy and security, and maintain compliance with relevant regulations. Through capacity building and fostering a culture of compliance, organizations can enhance their proficiency in managing cross-border data transfer risks and contribute to the responsible and sustainable development of blockchain and AI technologies.